to the Cash Pot Screenplay Competition Awards and Networking event brought to you by J.D. Vine Publications and Scorpio Sting Films. Our hosts, Jared Vineyard and Bradford Powell, created the competition to help screenwriters succeed. This event is to highlight the 3 excellent scripts and screenwriters who wrote them that are our winners. Thanks to Heal One World, our host, for providing this space, and please be sure to make donations provided for the beverages and to keep the lights on here. This is a nonprofit community art space that hosts yoga, art events, and all things related to theater and film. The proceeds of the donations benefit the nonprofit. Let's start with our first finalist, Wedding Fever by Linda Pack. A reluctant bride turns into a bridezilla for her sham wedding to her irresponsible gay best friend.
Muna, Ina, and Rob enter. Rob goes to the kitchen as Muna and Ina make their way up the stairs. Interior bathroom, same time. Clara dries Patrick up. She grabs his boxers, kneels down and opens them up. She turns her head away.
This is disgusting. How long have you worn the same pair?
He steps into his boxer.
If I didn't have to wear that stupid gown, I'd go commando. And besides, when was the last time you came this close to Michelangelo's David? Look, Claire, I'm art.
Yeah, mature.
At that moment, Muna and Ina pass by and stopped at the sight of Clara on her knees in front of a buck-naked man. Interior kitchen, fridge, same time. Rob reaches in the back for a beer when a blood-curdling scream erupts, causing him to hit his head inside the top of the fridge. Hallway. Muna recoils and covers her eyes. Patrick immediately grabs a towel to cover himself. Clara stands panicked. Muna grabs for her heart and falters back, as if she's about to have a heart attack. Ina catches her. Muna looks up.
Hunju, I will see you soon.
No, we're engaged!
Muna and Ina reel from shock. Then they look at the scantily clad Patrick, who doesn't know what's going on. Interior park, home. Muna's bedroom, night.
I guess this will mess up your game with Junebug.
Claire sits on the bed.
Jun Hyung. You know what? Shut up. What was I supposed to tell her? She caught us in blowjob position.
Oh, I don't know, that you're 35 and you're an adult?
Huh, you try telling that to an old Korean lady.
Silence.
You need some help in there?
I think I got it. I don't know about this.
I don't have anything else for you. Sorry, I didn't come that prepared.
Silence.
Will you come out already? It's a robe. It shouldn't be taking you this long to put on.
From the private bath, Patrick hobbles out in crutches. He wears a traditional Korean hanbok, a full robe in rich silk, colorful, majestic. The robe is short, about 6 inches. Claire busts out at him.
Oh, no.
This is ridiculous.
My mom gave away all my dad's clothes. She just held on to his wedding hanbok.
That doesn't make this any less creepy.
Wait.
She gets up and goes to the closet, rummages through till she finds it. She pulls out a traditional Korean hat to go with the hanbok, an overwhelming hat, like a Korean sombrero. She puts it on Patrick's head. Patrick's a tall white guy, stands in traditional Korean garb that is 6 inches too short. Interior, dining room, night. Patrick with Park family plus Rob have dinner. Everybody stares at Patrick. Muna looks horrified.
Okay, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Why is Patrick in a handbook?
Is he too poor that he has to wear his father's wedding handbook? Is this the man you're going to marry?
It's not that bad. I'll go to Walmart and pick up a pair of sweats.
It's very nice.
Muna scowls at him. In front of everybody, he is a bowl of sundabu, spicy tofu stew. Except for Rob. Rob just eats rice and side dishes. Patrick can't help but look disgusted at the stew.
How are you going to support yourselves?
I have a job.
We paid money for you to study medicine, not go off and be some architect.
I am not an architect. I'm a structural engineer.
Muna turns to Patrick and speaks in English.
What do you do?
Patrick is stunned that Muna is speaking to him.
What do I do?
Yes, job. What do you do?
I'm a photographer.
Muna turns to Claire and talks in Korean.
Photographer? You think this man is going to be able to support you on taking pictures?
I don't need to be supported.
Clara leaves. All eyes turn to Patrick, who is left utterly confused. To diffuse the tension, he picks up his spoon and spoons up some of the stew. He eats it. He assesses the taste, then nods his head and puts another spoonful, or eats another spoonful. Luna watches amazed. Her hard, stone-cold face, decayed, softens. Now, exterior backyard, night. Clara steps out.
Patrick?
She looks over and sees Patrick sitting on the concrete patio, his casted right leg stretched out. He holds some garden flower. Dirt hangs off of it.
What are you doing?
Claire, even though you adopted a fat girl's name, will you marry me?
Claire stares. She has no words.
I have a trust fund.
What?
Under the stipulation that I get married, and I really need to get on your insurance plan.
So you want to marry me because you need money and my insurance?
Patrick shrugs, embarrassed. Clara goes back in.
Wait.
Clara stops and turns to him.
Do you know what it's like to have people see you as some inept douchebag?
They wouldn't see you like that if you followed my list.
A list is not going to do me any good if I'm crippled.
He looks at her with puppy dog eyes.
You kind of owe me.
So what? This is a tit-for-tat proposition?
No, but I wouldn't ask you if I weren't completely desperate. Think about it. We could get a house, get your mom off your back, we could start over.
Claire stares out, lost in thought. Patrick keeps talking.
And it would be a short-term thing. You get it annulled afterwards. After we get a house, you get half. I'll sign a prenup if I have to.
Clara jolts back in the conversation. However, not completely back.
Do you think it's better to be married and divorced before you're 40 or to never have been married?
What kind of question is that?
Married, divorced, better. No married, terrible.
Never mind.
She looks down at Patrick on the ground, thinks about it.
Sure.
Clara turns in and enters the house. Patrick struggles to get up.
Hold up, Claire! I need some help!
Interior pathetic house, living room day. Patrick and Claire sit on the nice sofa. Patrick's arm is around Claire. Margaret and Paul sit across from them on the opposite couch.
So, how did this happen? You never even mentioned that you and Claire were dating.
And what happened to Keith?
Kevin, it didn't work.
Right, and then Claire?
Paul addresses Claire.
You'll have to watch out with this one.
Stop.
Margaret nudges Paul.
It was a little bit of a whirlwind romance, but, when you know, after 20 years.
Well, it's a beautiful ring.
Margaret takes Claire's hand, admires her ring. Paul gives Patrick a cryptic look.
Now we see why you needed the money.
What's that supposed to mean?
You never call unless you need money, and last time I heard, you were gay.
Patrick takes his drink from the coffee table. He drinks with bitter resentment.
You wanted to pursue the arts, and look where it's gotten you. If you were any more flighty, you would be a pilot. Oh wait, that would actually be a good job.
Okay, so Claire, what have you been up to? How's your mom?
Oh, she's doing well.
And how about your dad? How excited is he to have Patrick as a son-in-law?
Dad?
My father passed away 5 years ago from a stroke.
Paul's face turns beet red.
Where's your bathroom?
Upstairs to the right.
Oh, thanks.
Claire gets up and leaves in no time. Patrick scowls at him.
Sorry, I forgot.
Interior restaurant. Hallway night. Patrick walks down the hallway. He passes a corner and a hand grabs his arm. It's Kevin.
What are you doing here?
I had to come see you.
I can't do this.
Then don't.
I wish that I'd never gotten into this mess. No matter what I do, I'm going to lose people around me.
I'm here. Till tomorrow.
Patrick looks up at Kevin. Kevin reaches in his pocket and pulls out an envelope.
These are 4 plane tickets. Plane leaves at BWI at 4:15 sharp.
Patrick takes the envelope.
You're gonna hurt Claire, no matter what. Leave with me. This is not you, Patrick.
I want to go. I have to get out of here.
I'll be waiting. If you don't show up, This will be the last time you will see me.
Kevin gently pecks Patrick on the lips.
Please don't keep me waiting.
The next hallway down, Claire stands within earshot of them. She stands devastated. Interior, new home, foyer, night. Claire and Patrick enter and turn the lights on. Claire makes her way up the stairs. She turns around to face Patrick. A despondent look, but she tries to look hopeful.
So, tomorrow's the big day.
Yeah.
After this, things can finally get back to normal.
You should get some rest. Big day tomorrow.
Yeah. Can't wait to eat that cake.
Claire turns around, makes her way up the stairs. She stops, turns around. Patrick's already gone.
That was wedding fever.